What is up? I'm going to show you guys how I edit in the metaverse. When you film in the metaverse, you're obviously not literally using film, but when you record video in the metaverse, there's some limitations sometimes. The main way to film in there is to record your headset, what you see. So whatever I see, and a lot of times it'll only record one eye, or it'll only record a certain size, and all that, you can change. So what I did is I was about to edit something, and I was like, hey, why don't I bring you guys with me on the process? So let's watch this video first, and we're going to see. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get our YouTube stream real quick. I'm trying to do this thing with the comments, and then I'm going to show you this video I got. I'm going to show you the raw video of, and then I'm going to show you how I chop it up. And while I'm showing you how I recorded the video, kind of like mention. All right. YouTube stream. So this is that channel. This is okay. I'm supposed to copy this. I'm supposed to put it here, and this way I'll be able to check my YouTube comments, even though I could just, have this channel up. Okay. I'm going to paste in there. Come on. Connect. All right, there we go. So I guess this will work. Let's see. So if you write comments, I'll check it in there. You know what? I think I'll get on my phone in a second and do it. All right. So let's watch a video that I made. I want see if I make this video bigger. Maybe it'll be easier for you to see. No, it doesn't work like that. Yeah, there we go. Now, I know you're thinking, oh, just hit the maximize button. When I hit the maximize button, it does something weird. It makes the whole screen white or whatever. All right? So let's watch this video. This is just what I recorded. We'll just watch like the first 30 seconds. This is me and a buddy of mine, Louie in VR. He's another creator and producer and does a lot of amazing stuff in here. Let me show you. So this is me. I'm just trying to get the shot. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to get the video. Okay. Yeah, I remember not feeling like I really had it. So here's what I did. I just looked at it with my headset while recording my screen. And then I just, have my controllers. And I just kind of move slowly and try to tilt my head to get a good shot, try to keep my head level. And that's the simplest way. You see I have a camera there. But, and I'm saying stuff. I've been saying stuff during this video. But you see I have a camera there. And that's the other way to film, but that's not what we're talking about now. Now we're just talking about recording from your device. Here's the thing. There's no zoom at all. You can crop and kind of zoom in, but you'll lose resolution immediately. So what you have to do is you have to film up close. And one of the problems with that is, since you're recording your screen to film stuff, if other people are watching at the same time, they can't see it. So let's say you're recording a live performance. Then, you might be blocking some of the audience members trying to record. Okay? But you can record for as long as you want. You can get some pretty good footage. The best way to record, you know what? I should do a tutorial on this. The best way to record is to go in there on your desktop and go into one of these worlds. If you just want to record something in front of you, put your avatar into first person mode, and then you would just record the screen on your computer. It times out after 2.5 minutes, but I use one of those mouse movers. You know what? That's what I'll do. I'll do a whole video on this. Okay, so this is a video of me doing a little tutorial about something I created. All right, so that's enough of watching the video. Restore. Okay, so this is how, a lot of video editors work. Up here is where I imported the videos I wanted. This is something I recorded. And man, you know what? After this, I'll show you the whole process of how I record it and download it and get it to my computer. It's like a 4-step, very inefficient process. All right. So as I move this line, wherever this line is on that frame, and a frame is basically a picture. This recording takes 30 pictures a second. So for every second of video, there's going to be 30 pictures, but we're going to call them frames, okay? And So wherever this line is, that's what frame it's on. So it's kind of like you can like fast forward here. Let me go forward a little bit. Now, I remembered which part I wanted. The last part where I was coming back. This first shot I didn't really like. It didn't flow. I was like, let me just turn on the camera and go and get started. Okay, so I knew I wanted to start over, and I remember I still didn't like the shot. And when I turn around, that's when I like the shot. Because I've already watched this a few times creatively, like, that kind of stuff is going to be totally up to you. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the footage on the left side because I know I'm getting close. And I just cut it. If I hit this, if I hit this, it's going to cut and make it two pieces. And then I could just click this one and then delete it. But there's quicker ways to do it. All right. So let's see, how much of this video am I going to be cutting off? Why am I not having any sound from here? Oh, maybe it didn't record sound when I made this video. No, I had to. I could have sworn I did. I'll check it later, but right now we're just chopping up the video. Okay. So I think this is just me and him talking. Well, you know what? It was in that last piece. Okay. So that's right. It was the second run. It's not necessarily when I came back. Okay, so from about here is where I'm going to use the footage. This time I'm going to use the shortcut button. Okay. I'm hitting the space bar. All right. And see, I'm just nibbling off the top when I know I don't need it. Okay. See, when that shot first started, I didn't keep my head perfectly still. I had a little wobble to it. So I'm going to chop that part off. So when you film in VR, it's just different considerations. All right. And look, let's get a shot. I'm trying to show this thing that I invented. It's a cinematography. It teaches you about like camera cinematography, and then it also actually moves the things in cinematographical ways. I don't know. But that's something I made. Okay, so I need to chop it around here, but it's kind of hard to get it to exactly the point where I want to chop it. So what I'm going to do is, wherever it is, when I drag this, it's going to zoom in. So now, me moving it isn't going to have as much, Okay. Well, it'll just be easier to control, Okay. Right before I bring the hand out, when do I want to end this shot? Let's think about it. Okay. So let's watch it and fast forward. Here it goes. Bing, bing, bing. It's still moving. It's still kind of like paying attention. Now my hand is up. Let's chop it off. Not my hand. What I'm going to do is I'm using the left arrow key just to bump this little line, this thing that counts the frames. It's just going to go by bumps. Okay? Now I'm going to cut it right there. So now I'm going to go back to zooming out. This little piece is what we just watched. Here, I'm just going to kind of get this out of the way real quick. All right. Now, I don't need to do all that. Oh, that's why, because I turned off the sound. All right. So this time, I don't know if you're going to hear the sound. I'm going to look at the computer and see.
Yeah, everything.
Okay, it seems like it is recording sound. So man, I don't know if desktop audio goes into this. You know what? I'm going to have to check on my YouTube to see if that sound came through. Let me check my YouTube comments, see how many millions and millions of comments I'm already getting. All right, yeah, I'm still working up to that first comment. That's okay. Okay, you got to start somewhere. And I already started. So I did that part. Now time to keep on going. Okay. What am I looking for? My channel, right? And then I want to see my live. And then I want to see if I hear the video in here.
Everything. From
Is
Jumper
it
Film
playing
in
for you guys?
VR, Teacher Danny Show, to the Horizon Choice Awards.
It's not. Oh, it's not.
Everything
Not really.
from here on out. Yeah, everything. From Jumper Film in VR, Teacher Danny Show.
Oh, okay.
To the Horizon Choice Award. Everything from here on out.
All right. Sorry, you're gonna have to listen to a few that you had to listen to a little bit of that. But that's how I figured this stuff out. That's how I learn, you know. I don't want to say I'm learning on the fly. Like, I've already learned to fly. Now I'm learning to do a couple tricks in the air. All right? So, all right. So let's start at the beginning. Let's watch this video again. I'm going to just turn, I have some sound, and you'll hear me and my buddy talking. I don't really want any of that sound. I've decided I'm going to erase the sound and then add some other sound. Like, probably I'll talk over it. But I'm so shy. So here, let's just take this video. This little line right here, that's the sound. So now it's not going to make any sound. As to before, made the sound.
From Jumper Film in VR, Teacher Danny Show.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll leave his voice in. He was saying some cool stuff. Here we go.
Yeah, everything.
Okay. So I think from now is when. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to zoom in on that spot, and I'm going to actually turn the sound down only in that spot. Okay. Let's see. Click on audio. Gonna put a keyframe for that, and then in the next keyframe, let's see. I'll make another keyframe. Let's see. All right, but the first keyframe, I'm gonna have the volume all the way down, and it's not gonna go up to regular until it gets to the point where I actually want to hear what he has to say. I didn't mean it like that, but all right, here, watch. So I silence like the first second of it. So I'll introduce something here. I'll say something like, Louie, what kind of project do we have here?
From Jumper Film in VR, Teacher Danny Show, to the Horizon Choice Awards. Everything from here on out is...
Okay, so I didn't get enough of the voice, so I'm going to have to pull some voice from the video that I didn't want.
It's going to have that Hollywood cinematic flair to it.
Now,
Thanks
the reason that
Teacher Danny.
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of cut him off there. I should have let him go. He was really on one there. So here's what I'm going to do to get that footage. I mean, to get that audio. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to I brought the same clip down, and I pay the extra money so I can get just the audio from it. So I get rid of that video, and then I'll put this audio exactly where I want it. I'll move this audio, move that out of the way so I know. Okay, let's see. What's the part that I wanted?
Okay. Yeah, what's up? All right. So, all right, Louie.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Chop off here. I want from here.
what did we build here today?
We built a whole lot of cameras. The ones you'd see in all the nice, cool movies and TV shows on HBO, Cinemax, and in the movie theaters, in fact. All of them. So these are the camera movements. These are cameras we're going to be using for our productions. Everything from the Teacher Danny Show to Jumpers filmed in VR. Are we still recording?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll cut that part where he says, "Are we still recording?"
Everything from the Teacher Danny Show to Jumpers filmed in VR.
Zoom in to make sure I get it cut right, just right. See, that's how you can tell where the spaces are in between the words. So I'm going to cut that. Come on, cut. There we go. Okay.
Are we still recording?
Yeah, I'm recording. I was never recording with the camera anyway. I was recording with my face. So go ahead.
Oh.
Okay, get rid of that.
Yeah, everything.
See, I just like to chip in little pieces off the end.
Everything from Jumper Film in VR, Teacher Danny Show, to the Horizon Choice Awards. Everything from here on out is going to have that Hollywood cinematic flair to it.
Okay, there we go. I like that. So I'm going to take that last piece that he said, and I'm going to combine it with the rest. Thank you.
Everything from here on out
Yeah, that was cool.
to the Horizon Choice.
Okay. Okay. So we have two pieces of audio that I want to use. All right. So put that in the front. Sometimes you have to make stuff bigger to grab it. Otherwise, if you grab it, you would like edit it or something accidentally and grab the wrong part of it. All right. So you know what? On this one, I was messing with the sound and a bunch of keyframes. I'm just gonna get rid of that. I'm just gonna get rid of the sound completely on this video. Let's see, where else did I have a keyframe on this video? Nowhere? Keyframes are gone. Okay. So anyway, so now we put these two pieces of footage together, kind of just manage out the time. So here we go.
What did we build here today?
We built a whole lot of cameras. The ones you'd see in all the nice cool movies and TV shows on HBO, Cinemax.
We're going to go with the audio.
In the movie theaters, in fact. All of them. So these are the camera movements. These are cameras that we're going to be using for our productions. Everything from the Teacher Danny show to jumpers filmed in VR.
Just bear with it.
Everything from here on out is going to have that Hollywood cinematic flair to it.
All right. Cool. I wonder how much money in royalties I'm going to owe him after this video. Probably the millions and millions I make from this video. All right. So that's pretty much enough audio. You know, I'm just making this for, oh man, if I want this to be long form. Okay, I'm going to make a short version. Maybe I'll come back later on my own and make a longer version. But for this, I'll do a short version. So let's see where are we at? We're at about 36 seconds. So this video is about 36 seconds long. That's okay. I like that audio. When it's nice and short, you got to be creative. You got to stay focused. So let's find some good video. And what I do is I kind of scroll for stuff that looks good. So let's see. All right, this is me just talking to the camera. There's Louis talking. Hold on. Maybe I'm going to want, here, put it up here. Maybe I'm going to want like some Louis talking. So
with the camera, if they want to move the camera, they always say, oh, pan left or pan right or pan up and pan down. And pan is very specific. Pan is.
All right, where was Louis? I get that part with Louis standing there. Okay, right there. I'll just turn off the sound on this thing so you don't have to listen.
Everything from here on out is.
Oh man, that kind of works.
Everything.
That picture's a little. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do about that shot, but I like the. Oh, whoops! I like the movement when it goes on to Louis there. All right, and again, I'm going to turn the sound all the way down on this one. And here's the thing about editing, it takes hours. Like however many minutes you spend on the videos, you're going to be watching that video over and over and over and over again. So that's why I try to get these shots like one, I try to be forgiving. I don't need to get every shot right. You know, this isn't really a cinematic masterpiece. That's what I'm building the cameras for. And those are all functional, by the way. If anybody wants to talk to me about scripting, I'm happy to give those to you. And even, I'll customize them for a price. But like, I'll give you all those assets, all that camera movement. Anyway, all right. So let's see what we got so far.
What did we build here today?
We built a whole lot of cameras. The ones you'd see in all the nice cool movies and TV shows on HBO, Cinemax, and in the movie theaters, in fact. All of them. So these are the camera movements. These are cameras that we're going to be using for our productions. Everything
Okay, so I need some more video for that. So what's he talking about here? Let's go back to what he's talking about.
Cameras we're going to be using for our production.
These are the cameras, okay? So let's find some video of me, interacting with those cameras or looking at the cameras. Okay, here's some footage of it. Okay, I'm looking at the cameras. I'm showing the buttons. I'm showing how they move, but that one goes back and forth. So one's kind of harder to tell. Yeah, see, this one's more obvious. Okay, there we go. So that was an obvious movement. I just want something that it tells a story. Okay, you're showing a digital asset that's a fake camera, and how you use real cameras anyway. And so, what story could be told? Listen, I'm not Mother Goose. What I'm saying is, like, when people tell a story in their head, then they're going to believe it themselves. They're going to remember it better. In Hollywood, there's this saying, or at least in writing, it's show, don't tell. So, like, you won't say, the character was angry. You would say, the character's face got red as he scrunched up his hands and clenched his jaw. And then you decide as a person, knowing what you know, so I'm not going to be like, this is the truck, and this is specifically for lateral moves left or right from the director, blah, blah, blah. I'm just showing you these things, and you can tell that someone who probably, or it's total BS, but it's real, it's not a real hard concept, this stuff. I looked it up to make sure that what I knew was accurate. I actually didn't remember all the words, so I had to look up some of the words. All right, so let's show me using that camera again. So it paints a picture. People are like, oh, we see camera movement. We see that this stuff makes camera moves. So I'm going to clip that, start clipping there. Let me back it up a little bit. Get that Louis Jones. Louis, the star of the show right now, huh? All right, so we're coming into play. Oh, yeah, and see, he's running around. So when here's a huge advantage to filming, to videoing in the metaverse. Your lips, like, even if you can't read lips, you can tell when something's off. But you can't in VR a lot. Sometimes when I'm videoing, I'll literally tell people, I was like, just talk so your character says something. And I'll say, my name is Teacher Danny. My name is Teacher Danny. My name is Teacher Danny. And then your character kind of, like, his face moves and talks, and we can pop whatever video we want in there. So, all right. Let's see how far that goes, how much of that video we want to use. Okay, all right. So I'm going to clip that, and I know we're not going to use all of that, because we could. This is enough now. This is enough footage that if I do a good voiceover for it, no, we already got the voice for it. And maybe, some text and some subtitles and, a little sticker here and there. We have enough. But because I have so much footage, I'm going to go ahead and look for more, fun stuff in here, some more fun video. Okay, so let's get to this video. Remember, we're going to turn down the sound. Bye-bye. Now let's look what it looks like on top of that, okay? This is what we've already seen up to this part, and let's see here. Oh, did I mean to erase that?
Cool movies and TV shows on HBO, Cinemax, and in the movie theaters, in fact. All of them. So these are the camera movements.
Okay. That is definitely not video that I need. Let's go back to it again. Okay.
On HBO, Cinemax, and in the movie theaters, in fact. All of them. So these are the camera movements. These are cameras we're going to be using for our productions. Everything from the Teacher Danny.
Okay, I think I've got enough video of the buttons. Let's see. And it's interesting enough, but as you see, I still need like another 10 seconds of video. So let's just find something cool here. Oh, you know what? Let's listen. Let's remember what the last part of that audio is and see what kind of
Filmed in VR. Everything from here on out is going to have that Hollywood cinematic flair to it.
Okay, all right. So what here matches Hollywood cinematic flair? So This is pretty cool. A nice big wide shot from in edit mode where it shows how much is behind the scenes, how much stuff you don't see if you're just an avatar in there. This is what you see as an editor, and you have all those scripts and open windows and menus because it it's I feel like it gives it some legitimacy, makes it seem like a little bit more professional. He's talking about cinema, which is the professional video makers. All right, so let's see. Let's get some of this footage. We'll chop a little off. Okay, I like that. He zoomed in. Okay, let's see. Maybe I'll use a short piece of that. Oh, well, actually, yeah, this is looking good because it's getting into the script. It's getting into. All right, so let's use that first part. Let's how much. Okay, just before he starts zooming in, I'll do it right there. Okay. When I say he, I mean that's me zooming in. Okay. Why do I get the feeling I gotta? Oh, I was like, I bet you I got a comment. All right, what time is it? 6:23. All right. So what I'm gonna do? Let's take a little bit of this video. Just me like kind of zooming in and looking at the stuff until I open the script. Okay. I get a little. I want to get, I only got a few seconds left, so I really want to get just going straight from opening that thing to the script. So we opened it. Okay, now see, I'm about to go up to it. So I'll cut out that little piece there. And so let's put those together and see how they match up. Shrink down. I open up the menu. I'm looking at it. Okay, I think that's enough footage for that. Let me put a little extra on just in case. We can always clip it off. Okay, see when you zoom out, these pieces can get very small, and then when you put your cursor over them, sometimes you can't tell. All right, I think I'm still going to chop up that last clip a little bit, but let's just look at it first. Let's see how we feel. That's fine. You can edit on emotion. That's what's nice. I do not recommend that in most situations. You want to use your logic. You want to use rational thought. But this is a creative process. There is art in here. So if you edit, you are an artist.
Everything from the Teacher Danny show to Jumpers filmed
Requires
in
a script, but there's
Oh, I didn't turn on the sound on that one.
Jumpers filmed in VR. Everything from here on out is gonna have that Hollywood cinematic flair to it.
Okay, so I do want to cut this a little short, this one up here. I think I'm going to add some more audio to, maybe we're going to make this longer than 36. Oh, you know what? We probably shouldn't, because like I said, this is a tutorial. This is to teach you, my style. There's so many other styles. Okay, here's me. Let's see. I'm really going to rush now through the footage. Okay, yeah, this is definitely going to be a long-form video, but I'm just going to get a little bit more of this, me looking at the script. Okay. Let's just pull, I don't know, a couple seconds off. I like that transition. Okay, boom, we got enough. It's definitely something here. Sounds all the way off. Put it at the end here. All right, and I know we're watching the whole thing again. But this is the editing process. Okay, let's see what we got so far.
What did we build here today?
We built a whole lot of cameras. the ones you'd see in all the nice, cool movies and TV shows on HBO, Cinemax, and in the movie theaters, in fact. All of them. So these.
Now, I think I could have chopped a little bit of the beginning off of that because it's just kind of me just kind of like walking over. I want to get to the part where we get the camera movement. So let's zoom in on that part again. Okay, let's.
Cinemax.
What's the part that we want? Right before I start reaching for it. Okay. When you're on the main line, there's a main video editing line. It automatically groups everything together. I'm sure there's some setting I could change to stop that, but when you erase something, if everything that's outside of it will take its place, we'll squeeze up. All right, here we go.
Shows on HBO, Cinemax, and in the movie theaters, in fact. All of them. So these are the camera movements. These are cameras we're going to be using for our productions. Everything from the Teacher Danny show to jumpers filmed in VR. Everything from here on out is going to have that Hollywood cinematic flair to it.
All right. So here, I'm going to chop off just a little bit of this guy. Oh, no, a lot of him, actually.
On out is going to have that Hollywood cinematic.
Okay, I think I'm going to chop off some more. Want it before, right before he clicks on that.
That Hollywood cinematic flair to it.
Okay, that was enough footage. See, we can now. Usually, I'll always add some audio to it, like music. Louis' voice is really good for this, but it still helps to have some music. So, but first, before we even, well, we could do the music next, but instead, let's do the transitions. Transitions are, so you see this space right here? This goes from one clip to the next, and see how it kind of like jerks, like it's like quick.
HBO Cinema.
It just went from one picture to the next. That's fine. The story is still being told. The story is still being told, but it looks better. So here, let's watch this. Just
HBO Cinema.
one shot to the next, or we can put a transition in between it. I like dissolve, which is like the most old school. I mean, CapCut has insane, for free. They have the most amazing. Well, looks like a lot of these are not free, but like this one, this one's here. Let's use this one. We're not going to use it for the video. I'm not using this for my video, but let's just show like some of the things you can get for free on CapCut. So watch it transition instead of just going from pick to pick. Watch.
Shows on HBO Cinemax.
Okay, it froze up a little bit. It wasn't here. Let's do that again. It wasn't ready for that.
Shows on HBO Cinemax.
See what I'm saying? That's pretty cool. All right, but I like to use dissolve. Yeah. And now watch this, because it's simple. I'm not saying it's the best one at all. It's just this kind of suits. I'm an educator. I'm on here to just share with
HBO
people.
Cinemax.
I want people to focus.
And
look, see, you don't even notice the transition, and that's what I want. I want people to focus on the material and not be distracted. Be like, oh, what a beautiful transition. We don't need that.
HBO Cinemax.
That's so cool.
And in the movie theaters,
Right,
in
so
fact.
I'm just going to add, I mean, you should probably be real creative. I just put dissolve in between everything. Sometimes if I have a title, but like at the beginning, like some kind of like intro that I add in, maybe from that to the rest of the video, I'll put a different asset. Not asset. I'm reading the word asset here. A different transition. But other than that, I like to just use dissolve. So here, let's watch the whole video. 36 seconds.
What did we build here today?
We built a whole lot of cameras. The ones you'd see in all the nice, cool movies and TV shows on HBO, Cinemax, and in the movie theaters, in fact. All of them. So these are the camera movements. These are cameras we're going to be using for our productions. Everything from the Teacher Danny show to jumpers filmed in VR, everything from here on out is going to have that Hollywood cinematic flair to it.
Okay, so if you want a summary of how I do this, you got to get shots close. You got to keep your head still. And you just have to just pick points like that go with the story, okay? I like to do the video before I even do the audio a lot of times. Like this time I had Louis talking during the video, but like a lot of times I will get on here and record afterwards. I'll put the video together. Here's how I do a lot of my videos. Let me pull up a different video real quick before we finish this one off. Let me show you how I do a lot of my videos. Okay, let me show you one. Here we go. Okay, this is a video I just let out recently. Okay. The files aren't there because I've since erased them. And this is where the files were, but you know what? So it's probably not a great example. Let me find something that I actually kept some of the video to. I doubt I kept a lot of these. Okay, we might not get any footage, but okay, so this is what I would do. You know what? Actually, I can use the footage that we already had. Okay. So in this video this is what I would normally do. I take my video, I chop it up, I put it in a story, and after I've put it in a story, I talk over it. Let's say I didn't have Louis' voice and I had to add some audio to it, some voiceover. I would put the video together in a way that told a story to me visually. Then I would just talk over the video, like just let every word out. Don't try to be creative. Just talk about what's happening and just talk quickly. And then I record that. I'll record it, transcribe it, put it in the AI and say, hey, organize this for me. You know, I'm not saying make it up, but I'll give you an example. So I would watch the video just like this. Here we have a whole lot of cameras. Cameras are really good to use. These are ones that move. They move all different ways. There's a lot of misnomers about cameras and how they can be used, but actual cinematographical techniques can be used here. Like here we have the trucking motion. Louis, show us how the next camera works. We're always having fun. If you want to learn how to use these cameras, let us know. We're already using them. They're very functional. Only in Meta Horizon worlds are you going to see something like this. I mean, let's open up the script and, okay, so you see what I'm saying. That's not what I would say for the video. Of course not. But I would take that and, you know, and I could edit it. I could like, you know, put it down and take notes on it and do it like I did in college. But, you know, the AI just knocks it out. It's a 36-second video. And it will be my ideas. I pump my ideas up there and it organizes it. You know, welcome to the metaverse introduction to cinematography. Here you'll find Teacher Danny and Louis, you know, but whatever. Like, it cleans it up. So that's how I usually come up with these. This one, don't need it. You know, when the video ends, look, let's do this. Let's have the video end and it goes black.
Air to it.
Kind of zoom, like fades to black. So what I do is I click the clip. Come on, what are you doing? I click the clip. I go to animation. That's right, animation, and then out, as in like how I want the video to end, and I just click fade out, and that's it. So here, let's watch the video.
Dramatic flair to it.
You know what? And why don't I cut off? You can kind of hear like the me hitting the mic or something at the end. This
to it.
So why don't I?
To it.
Okay, I'm getting a little into the weeds, but I mean into the details, but you know, it makes a difference in your video. And let's also, we don't need to have that. We're not going to fade out the sound. Let's add some music to it. Again, CapCut has all these. I just click on audio, This is how I do it, dude. I don't have like a specific thing. I have some favorites. Look, yours. Sometimes I listen to the songs, and if I like one, I'll click a little star, and it'll kind of save it in here. I remember this one being a cool one. Let's listen. About to get me, about to have to bust out my cardboard, my Adidas pants, and start spinning on my head. All right. Let's see. What's this part I'm about to Okay, I mean, we could use that because it kind of like can cut the beginning off. I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna. It sounds cool. Okay, I'm gonna kind of make it at the end. If I pull that in, it kind of fades out. I do like a longer fade, like 1 full second, and the sound fades out of the music. Listen.
Cinematic flair.
I think just that little touch, you know what I mean? Like the transitions here, just that little touch makes a difference. Now, another thing we got to do is we got to lower the volume on this because I want people to hear the people. This is in the background. So I usually do about -18 for the background music. Oh, come on. Do I know how numbers work? I could have slid it, but I can never get it exact. All right, so it's negative 18. I usually turn the regular voice up about +8. Let's hear.
What did we build here today?
We built a whole lot of cameras. The ones you'd
see. Once you add that music, his voice becomes way lower. So let's click on this. I could just raise this bar to make it louder and control it like that to get it to the 8. But I like to just go right into the menu. So whatever's highlighted is what it's showing the properties here. Oh, good. Come on. I'm just going to type an 8. Okay, let's see how that sounds.
What did we build here today?
We built a whole lot of cameras. The ones you'd see in all the nice, cool movies and TV shows on HBO, Cinemax, and in the movie theaters, in fact. All of them. So these are the camera movements.
Okay. So now it's multiple. It's more than one clip. So I'm gonna have to adjust the volume on those two. How many's over here? Oh, it's just this other one. So this same one, I'm gonna set it to 8. There's probably there is a way. I could select multiple, pieces at once. I could go like this and select multiple at once and change their volume all at the same time too. But all right. So I'm gonna be a little picky. There's a part right here where it's like his voice is too low. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take that part right there. I'm gonna put a keyframe there. And where's the next keyframe? Okay. Oh, whoops. Just kind of only, I guess 20 is the maximum. Let's see how that sounds. Sometimes it distorts if you make it too loud. Oh, was that even
What did we build here today?
We built a whole lot of.
Okay.
What did we build here today?
We built a whole lot of cameras. The ones you'd see in.
Okay, and with the captions, that's going to look pretty good. Now, here's the thing. There's different ways to record. I recorded a square. I just forgot to go in and like change the settings. I usually like to do wide, but you know what? Since this is gonna be, what's it called? You know, it's an Instagram post, so it's all right. Let's see. Maybe I'm just gonna export it like this. I'm not gonna, but you know, maybe another time I'll show how I edit it for a 9:16. So if people want to stick around, I'm also gonna show you how I what's it called? I'll do the whole thing from start to scratch from a different project, something simpler, something that we know is going to be short, something that I'm going to do a voiceover for. Okay. All right. So this video, do I got to export it? Oh, you know, maybe I should put one of my intros from Teacher Danny. The Teacher Danny Show. No.
What did we build here today?
That's good. All right. So what's cool is there's captions. Very easy. I just go up here, click captions. You got to pay for it, but whatever. I paid for it. I did that thing for like a year where you pay for a year. Super worth it. And you can also not pay it. There's plenty of free options. I did it because like it kept coming up where like I wanted to use a certain font or a certain thing, and I was like, you know, I use this thing all the time. Might as well. It's all right. I feel all right. You know, spending some money with this company. All right. So now we got to check the words.
What did?
Okay, what did we build here today? We built a whole lot of cameras. I'm just checking the words because sometimes I misspell stuff. The ones you'd see in all the nice, cool movies and TV shows on HBO, Cinemax, and in movie theaters. In fact, all of them. So these are the camera movements. Okay, what was he saying in this one?
All of them. So these are the camera.
Okay. It was beginning of one sentence, ending of another. These are cameras. What we're going to be using for our production. Is that what he said?
What we're going to be using for our productions. Cameras what we're going to be using for our productions.
Okay. Everything from the Teacher Danny Show to jumpers filmed in VR. Everything from here on now is going to have that Hollywood cinematic flair. Okay, see? And with. Like that didn't. Let's listen.
Hollywood cinematic flair to it.
What did?
Oh, see, he said flair to it, not flare with, and it got that one wrong. So I just go in here, dude. This is so cool. All right, now we're gonna pick a template like we want it to look like. There's one I've been using a lot lately that I really love. It's gonna change the format real quickity quack. There it is.
What did we build here today?
Okay. One last time. Let's watch the whole video, and then we'll go videoing.
What did we build here today?
We built a whole lot of cameras. The ones you'd see in all the nice cool movies and TV shows on HBO, Cinemax, and in the movie theaters, in fact. All of them. So these are the camera movements. These are cameras what we're going to be using for...
Okay, you see it's out of sync right now. So I'm not sure. Usually the words are always in the right place, but I think the video is going a little slow. I have a feeling it has something to do with just so much stuff being open on my computer right now. So I also got other stuff open, like OBS, right? Okay. You know what? I'm going to close my Discord then. Close Discord. I'm going to close this for a minute. And so basically, if I knew that this video was done, I could just go up here and click export. Let me name it first. Cinematic short. All right. Save it. You know, I'm pretty sure it's probably good. I'm going to go ahead and export it. We'll export it to... So while it's exporting, let me go ahead and get my headset on. I'm going to share with you what's on my screen. We'll make it quick. We're going to jump in there, get some video. All right, good. We're getting somewhere. So I got one video in the can. In the can means it's done, I think. I think that's what it means. Ready to be posted. I want to add something to the beginning of that.
What did we build here today?
We
It started playing, but that was our video. So finished video. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's watch it real quick. See if it came out right.
Okay. Yeah, what's up? All right. So Louis, oh, dang it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not. What?
All right, Louis.
Yeah.
So,
What is that? That's not what I just made.
what did we build here today?
Okay, I don't know why that is the video that came out of that. All right, I'm gonna come back to that. Okay, I'm gonna close CapCut for now. Go ahead and share my screen. Okay. Okay.
So here we go. First things first, you got to find a world that you know you like. You know, I mean, that's what I do. Like you could just go into a world and just make things up, but it would hold on, is it showing correctly? But if you went to a world and you know, I don't know, it's just easier to make if you sincerely like a world. So let's go to Haunted High and make something. I have a feeling this one. See, I went this way because I want to open my own. I don't want anybody else in there. Okay. So I don't know if y'all know Haunted High, but there's definitely some picture opportunities here. Let me turn to the side so I don't accidentally smash my computer. So I don't knock over this green screen. Smash something else. There's a video coming up? Good. I'll hold my head still, don't worry. Okay, now I showed you before how we record the screen. This time we're not going to record the screen. We're going to use the built-in camera that comes here in Meta Horizon Worlds. So when you have Meta Horizon Worlds, you can look at this. You have this camera. It's pretty cool. This is for like selfies and stuff, pose for your friends. You see how you're taking the pictures, right? You can set it to where the name tags are gone. That's how I prefer it. You know, of course, you go wide angle. And then, of course, flip it so you can, you know, you're just taking pictures of other stuff or video of other stuff. Okay, so it's in video mode now. There's camera mode. Not much of a difference in how it plays. Now, this little helicopter-looking thing, it looks like a camera on a helicopter, is a camera on a helicopter. What it's playing is there. And where I look, let's see. Oh, you know, I can bring this here. But depending on where I look is where the camera is looking. And it's not moving it because I'm moving this screen. See, I can move this screen wherever, and it shows the same angle. It's just that the camera is like over my head. I can't really see it. You can see it if you flip it around. So now the camera is in front of you, and you can actually move this camera. So let's say you kind of wanted to do an action shot, you know? It'd be like you running. And it's whatever it looks like there on the video. So here we can actually see what it looks like. You know, kind of looks cool. Let's get this video footage of like me. Let's just start. You know, what's a cool picture in the back? Here, this one. Oh, let's start with the leaderboard. How about that? All right. And that's, you know, that's some video footage right there. Okay. I could have left it rolling because I know kind of what I got going on, but I also don't really want to use that footage. I don't want to use the helicopter. I want to use the regular camera. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. Let's get the camera ready. I'm gonna roll up on this ghost. Oh, come on, why are you going away? I need you now, ghost. Oh, that'll be some cool video. All right, let me see if I can get past this dude without dying. You're not gonna like that. And I'll just let that camera go. But you see, and I can even go pick up the camera and go, you know, it's still rolling. It'll roll for a whole minute. So, oh, okay. You know, then maybe like a shot of me like hiding. Yeah, that's what I could set it up. I could like get the ghost to chase me again and then show me like running in a door. Here, let me see where the ghost is. I like that idea. Oh. Okay, the ghosts are down there. I'm gonna show this. And hopefully that footage came out good. Hopefully it showed. Yeah. Okay. This game could be a little scary, huh? All right. You know, that was just footage of me going into a room, coming out of a room. Let's go into the computer labs, do some video. Let's just do the room. You know, and for the kind of videos I make, you know, this is it. Just simple stuff. Okay, I definitely want to get video of me burning. And, what other footage could I get? I mean, let's see. I got footage of me downstairs running into the ladder. I got footage of me running, jumping around. I mean, hiding from the ghost. I got pictures of me coming out of a door. And now let me just do something a little more playful. Let's see. Let's go in the principal's office. Okay, so, and then I'll probably like do something a little funny, be like, uh-oh, you know, we're in the principal's office now. I get some footage of me right here. You know, I could just be saying anything and be like, you know, you get those ghosts out of this school or something like that. Ah! You know, and then I'm running. And see, I'm not using, you know, it's recording sound. But I'm not using any of that footage. Okay, so let's look at the kind of footage I got. It's really dark. Oh, you know what? While I'm casting, I think it doesn't. I think it won't show you video while I'm casting. Oh yeah, I guess it will. That last video just didn't come through. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be an issue how dark it is. I mean, maybe they'll make it for a unique video. And see, you can see how using my method, I could chop that up. Ooh, I want to see. These are pretty good. All right, now I'm going to go into my phone, and here's how I get the files. All right, let me make sure that those are all updated. Synced to my phone. Yeah, sync now. Usually they sync really quickly. If it's saying sync now, that means it's not yet synced. I've never had to do this, really. Yeah, so these ones probably already synced, so if I click... Oh, let me see if they're on my phone. Did they already sync? Nope. There, you're not syncing, buddy. Maybe because I'm casting, and while I'm casting, it doesn't. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and stop the cast, and so now I'm just downloading the pictures. Let me have to give you something better to look at than all that. All right. Well, you know, open CapCut back up. Or you know what? I'll have to go into Drive. Okay, I'm making a folder here in my Google Drive, and that way I'll have a place to put these pictures. Okay. Oh, let's see. What am I going to call this? Haunted High Vid Raw. Okay. Because once they're on my phone, then I can send them to my Google Drive. I have trouble getting the files from my headset to the world. All right, so let me see if they'll sync now. Sync now. Wait for syncing to complete before opening other VR apps. Now, there we go. Is it syncing? Well, they're not syncing now, so let's see. I don't know how else I'm going to get the footage here, because it's a very roundabout way. I can check it on my MetaQuest app. Then what's it called? I put in my MetaQuest app. Then I download them from the app, and they are saved into photos for whatever reason. Then from photos, you can like share videos. So what I do is I upload them to my Google Drive. Then I get onto the computer. They're on my Google Drive, and then I download them. So they go from my headset to the phone to Google Drive to the computer. Okay? Oh man, I don't even know if I don't know how much you guys could hear there. You know, I don't want to turn off the headset. I want it to update. You know what I'll do? What always works 1,000,000% of the time. I'm gonna shut it down and start it up again. All right. So, and then maybe it'll sync the photos. And then meanwhile, we'll get ready for it. So, okay. Let's go. So let's go back to the while we're waiting for that to reset. Cinematic short. Okay. What did we build here today?
We built a whole lot of cameras. The ones you'd see.
And then when I exported this, downloads, right? To downloads and export it as cinematic short. And we call it cinematic short. So why on earth, when I open this up, oh, did I name? Oh my gosh, because I clicked the wrong video. This is why I'm alone. This is it. I'm kidding. I beat myself up like that, but I don't really mean it. I just have a dark sense of humor, and then people are like, "Don't."
What did we build here today?
We built a whole lot of cameras. The ones you'd see.
Okay, here's the final video. It's only in Square, so maybe if I share it, like maybe if I post it, it won't look as good or something. I don't know, but all right. Here's the final video. All edited and everything.
What did we build here today?
We built a whole lot of cameras. The ones you'd see in all the nice cool movies and TV shows on HBO, Cinemax, and in the movie theaters, in fact. All of them. So these are the camera movements. These are cameras what we're going to be using for our productions. Everything from the Teacher Danny show to jumpers filmed in VR. Everything from here on out is going to have that Hollywood cinematic flair to it.
Cool, right? Like, could use some kind of intro or whatever. The music definitely hit. Good video, man. And when I want to post for it, here I'll show you exactly how I get a post for it. Here's how I'm gonna. Gemini. Oh, let me just do it. Okay. I will just tell the AI, write a title, caption, and hashtags for a video to post on social media. The video shows teacher Danny and Louie displaying the new cameras that they invented for virtual reality. That sounds so cool. 12-year-old me would be like so happy right now. The new cameras that they invented for virtual reality. I'll just keep it simple. All right. Oh, and I always like to mention Meta Horizon Worlds. You want people to know the format, because the thing is there's a lot of metaverses, and I say I'm a metaverse guy all the time, but I need to branch out more. But this is my home. Meta Horizon Worlds is my home. All right. And let's see what it is. It'll come up with something. And lately it's been coming up with like multiple ideas. Revolutionizing VR. Teacher Danny and Louie's camera breakthrough. Okay, great stuff. That's great. Get ready to see Meta Horizons World like never before. Okay, don't make it so grandiose. Let's see. I'll right-click that to find out how you spell that. A camera, not a cure for a disease. Okay, let's tone it down and make it more relatable and fun. Here's a revised version. New VR cameras. Check out what we built. Bang. Not terrible. I would like to add our names to it. So let's add the names to the title. Teacher. Make the title see our new VR cameras, Teacher Danny and Louie Louie. Boom. Anyway, check out how our cameras are. Simple, right? These aren't like revolutionized, but like our new VR cameras. There's enough of a hook to that because what is a VR camera? It's not a VR camera. It's a camera in VR. But yeah. Louie Louie and Teacher Danny whipped up some new cameras for Meta Horizon Worlds. I would record that on here, you know. We're excited to show you how they work and what cool stuff you can do with them. It's a fun little project we wanted to share with the community. Take a peek. Oh, no. I wouldn't be saying this. That's right. This is what I would just copy and paste and out the bullet points so I can't just copy and bada bang. All right. So let's see. I thought I turned it back on. No? I guess not. All right. But that's it. I mean, I really want to get that haunted high footage so you can really see what it looks like from camera to world. And I mean, I'll be honest, I kind of rushed through that one. I'm just seeing if they downloaded. Yes. Okay, I don't need to be in the headset. Sorry, headset. All right. So I got my videos. I'm gonna okay, let's see. It's going to take a minute, but, you know, it's a price you pay for greatness. Okay, I'm going to download them, so they're going to be saved on my phone. I'm going to make sure my phone stays awake, because if it goes to sleep, you know, like, then it stops. All right, let's go ahead and get ready for that video. We can get started, okay? So, one of the things I've done in CapCut is I've already made like some intros that I just kind of add to my videos. So here, let me okay, I'm gonna make a new project. We're gonna call it, I always like to name it quickly, even though I didn't do that with that one. Haunted High Commercial. I don't know. Is that what it was, a commercial? Review. Highlight. All right, just save it as that. Okay. Now let's did the footage all, okay, the footage downloaded. Now I'm going to go to my camera app, my Photos app. Now I got to get those same videos, and I'm going to upload those to Google Drive. Definitely has to stay awake during this. Select folder, my drive. I just made a separate folder, you know, just for this. All right. Okay, it's uploading. Those don't seem like they're taking very long either. So this is where we're going to, all those videos we just filmed, we're downloading them. We're going to, you know, transfer them to this computer, and this is where we're going to drag them into. But before that, let's import Shamash. So here I go to Teacher Danny video, and I have like these intros that I made. And I already made them, and I already have the music that goes with them, you know? So make it your own. No, you can go anywhere. Okay, you can go anywhere. This is the one. Let's see this one. Is this video? It's what I like to put at the beginning of it. Yeah, I like this one. Let's see, what's another one I got? Oh gosh, what am I doing? Close the project. Okay, it looks like it uploaded there, so okay, that's not the one I was going for, but that was a good one too. All right, intro. What can you do in the metaverse? I think this is the one for that. Okay. So we're gonna I'm gonna take both of these because I made some music for it too. Now I'm learning. Anyway, there's different ways to do it. All right, open. Okay, so you know, and this is how I'm gonna start the video.
What can you do with the Meta Quest 3? Let's find out.
Right? Okay. Loud, right? Loud. We can do all this later. You know what? Let's just pop this in now. While we're still let me go over to the Google Drive again real quick. Okay, I'm just gonna. Man, what a process just for this stuff. Okay, but hey, man, it works. What it takes. Like, I'm happy I can get this done. All right, downloading those files. All right. So here, let's see, what's the volume on it? It's already loud enough. All right, the music. Gotta match up the music to make sure that it flows. See, I recorded the video, the camera. I mean this intro video. I also put the sound on that, so the sound's on both. So I have to like make sure they're at the same time, so one isn't, they're not echoing or. Okay, you can kind of hear it.
Do with the MetaQuest 3? Let's find out.
Okay, I could not hear any echo. It sounded normal. Just for the sake of this, I'm going to just turn off this bottom one, so while I'm testing stuff, that music isn't coming up. All right, so we already have music for this one. All right, so I believe that we now have, okay, here's our videos. And when you download them, it comes with these crazy letters and numbers. Usually, what I will do is organize them first. Come on, man. Oh, I gotta extract. That's right. It comes out as a zip, right? I gotta unzip it. Let me extract the data. I'm a computer whizologist. All right. How many millions of comments? Oh, weird. I thought I'd been 1,000 by now. See if I have any viewers. Has anyone that watched this at all? I mean, there's you, the coolest person in the world, but anybody besides you. It says one. I don't know if that means me. All right. Now let me go find that folder. Just downloaded it. Bang. Bring the whole folder. And here's the videos, and see all these crazy names it has, BC8C0F, blah, blah, blah. All right, so now I'm going to just take these videos, and I kind of had a plan when I went in there, but, we can always change. Oh, okay, so for that, I recorded wide angle, so let's see. Okay, you know what? The rest of them are in this format. And this video, I filmed this. I didn't realize I filmed this size. Oh, that's when I used that.
That's
camera.
that's.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in on this one. Turn the volume down. No reason to listen to the volume. Okay, and see here. I mean, this whole video is good. I like the whole thing. Okay, so now as it goes, I'm going to put keyframes in there so it stays on the person as it goes every couple seconds. So if I go out of frame, then I'm just going to click on it. Right? So that way it does this. Look. It goes with me. Now, at this point, I'm starting to get away from it again. Try. Okay. Let's see. What do we got so far? bet you what. And like I said, editing is re-editing. Okay. All right. So that was a cool first little clip. Let's see. By the time I get around and start talking, I mean, that's plenty of video right there. I'm going to chop that piece off. All right, let's find what's the next piece we want to.
So we get the camera ready.
We might not even do that in order. I'm thinking I might not start with this. Maybe start with, because it's not that exciting, but hopefully like this part of the video is what hooks them. You're like, okay, I'll give this video a chance. This is kind of out there. Let me see what's up. And then, hey, man, if you can hang in there 10, 15 seconds, I know they say hook after hook after hook, but I'm like, dude, I'm not the captain of hooks. All right, let me use this video. Yeah, see the video.
So,
okay, I'll come back.
So, and then,
okay, I think. All right, I guess we are ready for some hooks. Let's get in there. Ooh, the sound he makes too.
and I'll just let that.
Ooh, that was cool. All right, so how much of this video do we want? Okay, right before I move the camera, because I don't want it to be jerky in there. It seem professional. And let's do it, because I kind of want to keep that footage. I mean, the sound of it.
And he could.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Then I'll just let that camera go.
Yeah, that's it for that. All right, but this one, just the sound of it. Extract the audio. Sounded cool. So, maybe I'll add it. Oh. Whoopsie daisies. See, normally I would add a sound, it has sound effects in here, but I think since we're this is a review of a world, we got to keep it real genuine. Oh, did you hear that? And well, we'll keep the sound. We'll see. Maybe there's some better. Aha. Okay. Here we go. Starting to tell a story. You got a blowtorch. You go up the ladder. You get chased by ghosts. You start got to burn these things. Let's see. I'm going to do this. Okay, I want to show that ending part. So, I mean, I would like to show the whole thing, but it's too long. All right, that's pretty cool. And then what happens? What else? Okay, that's kind of a cool movement.
Other footage can I get? I mean, that's good. I mean,
okay, that's actually not bad. It's something just kind of just wild. We could just be, and at this point, since the people are telling a story, now all the pictures they see, they're going to kind of fill in the blanks from the story. They're like, okay, this must be just more of what's going on.
Other footage can I get? I mean,
I'm going to get it to right before it stops moving. All right, let's see. And I'm just kind of grabbing clips and throwing them in there. That's cool. That's a good one. You never know what, I'll say you never know what's around the corner.
ghost. Oh, that'll be some cool video. All right, let me see if I can get past past this thing without dying. Oh, that'll be some cool video.
I just don't know. Can you tell
All right, let me
that
see.
there's a ghost there? You know, because if I zoom in on it, like this part, remember I wanted to zoom in on it. I mean, I want to have this.
Ghost.
Remember I said if I zoom in on stuff.
Oh, that'll be some cool video.
If I zoom in on stuff, let me try. It takes away the resolution. So look. How about, let's see, I want it to, okay, it'll be that size there, and then zoom in right when we get to here. Okay, maybe. Okay, see, I don't even want the ghost to be out of out of the shot for a second. So as soon as,
Oh,
okay, yeah, before the turn. Okay. Okay, get rid of that piece. Okay, let's see the trend. Let's see this chop.
oh, that'll be some cool video. A cool video. All right, let me.
Just not crazy about any of it, but it's okay. Not everything's gonna roll. And we're almost up to the 30-second video, so that's good. We have only a little bit more video to add. Okay, I jerked the camera in the beginning here.
All right, let me.
There we go. And I don't think I'm going to put these two clips together. I think I'm going to put the two ghost videos separately. Oh,
Let's see if I can get past this thing without dying. Yeah.
You know, I think I'm just not going to use it. I like this. You know, haha. Like, what was around the corner? Okay, what was this one again?
So, and then I'll.
Principal's office. Let's cut a little piece in. Let's put this in somewhere else. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take a picture of this. I'm going to grab this frame. I go up here. I click Export Still Frames. And then I click Export. And because I leave this button there, it'll put the file in here for me to use as well. Okay. So now I have, you know, the principal's office picture. It's just a photo. So it's not video like here. I just got one frame.
So, and then I'll probably like do something a little funny, be like, uh-oh, you know, we're.
So corny. Turn down that volume. Okay, there's all right. Left the camera still, you know, and be like, I don't know, maybe at this point I'll be like, you think there's nobody there, even the principal's not there. So it must be fun. Uh-oh, what was that around the corner? You know, something like that. Or be like, you know, make like a joke, be like, oh, you're celebrating because the principal's not there. You know, it's like the person of authority. All right. So let's stake something from this last video. All right. Yeah, I like this one. Oh, they didn't. Well, at least I got the video of me running inside. And see, I didn't put the camera close enough. No, you know what? I'm gonna show a different video of. You know, I'm so excited. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Oh, because, yeah, when they dissolve.
Those this game could be a little scary, yeah. I'm sure they both.
The green goo means it's safe to come outside.
Right.
Okay. And get some footage of me going in this door. Just so, like, show some action, you know? Like I said, it tells a story. Story, story, story. It's what it's all about. Okay. That's enough. Let's see what else stuff we got there. Oh, and that's right. We did this like in just a nice shot of around the room.
You know, and for the kind of videos I make, you know, this is it. Just simple stuff. And for the kind of videos I make.
All right. All right. I think I got enough footage. The whole thing is about, you know, with intros, like 42 seconds long. So let's see. So I'll just cut off the music here. Don't need that anymore. Okay. So here we have our video. We got the pieces. It's as long as we need it to be. I got this sound effect for the ghost. We'll get to that in a minute. All right. There's the entrance. What can you do with the MetaQuest? I get excited. You should see when I'm filming like those. People are like, what is he doing? All right. Get your blowtorch and get ready. Here, maybe. I want to show the blowtorch. Okay. So what should we open the video with? You know what? Make that a little shorter. Okay. There we go. Come into here. Let's get up there. You never know what's going to happen.
Other footage can I get?
Oh, okay. Didn't need that. That was supposed to be erased. Burn stuff and you can get away. Oh my gosh, is it out around the corner? Hey, the principal's not here. I guess we're gonna have fun.
This game can be a little scary. Yeah. I'm sure they both. Videos I make.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like, you know, this is the intro of the video. Hey, you run in here, get ready for the game, and right away, boom, ghost scaring you. Okay? Then, I mean, it's 11 seconds before you see the ghost, but it's all right. Then we come up, here's the solution for it. And now we've already told a story. Ghosts are after you, you're fighting back. And it's an empty high school, you know? But like, hey, let's mess around, run in the principal's office. Hey, we can go in the principal's office. He's not here, is he? Wait, who's that? And then we'll show the goo one and say, like, you know. There we go. The one with the goo and be like, who was that? Oh,
This
this
game could be a little scary. Yeah.
When they melt, it's safe to come out now. I'm going to have Let me get to that quick.
This game could be a little.
Let's trim it exactly. Okay. You know, who was that?
This game could be a
It's
little
fine
scary.
if
Yeah.
they melt into the green goo, then you're safe.
I'm sure they
Then you
both.
can party, and then I'll do, you know, then I'll put the picture of the principal's office sign. Oh, once they're green goo, it's over. Now, time to go do what I always wanted to do. Be principal for the day. Boom.
Videos
See that? And that just came like organically from just messing with the video. And instead of being like, you know, it's like positive. It's like cute, you know, be principal for a day. And, you know, it fits my attitude, you know? 'Cause I just, I'm chill, dude. All right. So here's how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna record this. I'm gonna record this, and I'm gonna have it transcribed while I'm recording, and then I will. Let's see, and then I will have ChatGPT or whatever figure out how to just organize what I say, All right. So what are we doing here? What time is it? 7:30. Okay. Money, George Mason. What are my folders? Which folder? Okay. VR notes. There we go. Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to record while I'm watching the video. In Haunted High, you can enter the game with your blowtorch, but watch out for the ghosts. They're scary. They're coming at you. But you can fight back by destroying the growths. Each one gets you experience points. Now, get away while you can. Uh-oh, who was that? Oh, it's okay, because as soon as they melt, I'm doing exactly what I wanted to do. I want to be principal for a day. And this whole world is yours, and the whole metaverse is too. Here in the computer room, you can take turns with your friends reading the map and giving communication, so that way you know where the monsters are, and that way you know how to get away from them. Like, I just regurgitated that. And by the way, this video is too long. It's way shorter. Okay, so now I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it into. I guess it's not as simple as I make it out, but anyway. Okay, so let's go to the drive, to the file. Where's the cool file? Where you at, file? Hello, file. There you are, buddy. Okay. What? It? Oh, whew. I was going to say, please tell me you did record that. Okay, so I'm going to take this, just whatever I said. I'll copy it. Go to Gemini. I like Gemini. Organize the following statement into a voice over script. Do not add direction, like any, because I'll do this and it's great, and it'll be like, then pause and introduce, have the text come up and say this and transition that. I'm like, no, just okay. Oh, you know what? And I'm telling you, sometimes I how do you spell dialogue? Okay. Sometimes I put like the wrong thing in here, and it's still like it got it right. It's like, remember you used to Google stuff, and you misspell it and be like, "Do you mean chiropractor?" Well, yes, I meant chiropractor, not chiropractor. Okay, so here's what it wrote for me, and let's see if this is like, sometimes it makes stuff corny, but lately it's been getting so good. And I'll do it in my little announcer voice. In Haunted High, you can enter the game with your blowtorch, but watch out for the ghost. They're scary. They're coming at you, but you can fight back by destroying the growths. Each one gets you experience points. Now get away while you can. Uh-oh, who is that? Oh, it's okay, because as soon as they melt, I'm doing exactly what I wanted to do. I want to be principal for a day. Okay, it's like too simple. Okay, Make it a touch more. I'm trying to think of a word like make it not sound like I just blurted it out. More thoughtful and purposeful tone. Make it have a more thoughtful and purposeful tone. Okay. Let's see what it does like this. Enter haunted high, armed with your blowtorch. This is what I'm going for. You know what I mean? I could have came up with this, but it probably would have been the only thing I did today, or at least in the evening. All right. Enter haunted high, armed with your blowtorch, but be warned, the spectral inhabitants are relentless. You know, I might get rid of spectral inhabitants, but whatever. They'll pursue you, a chilling onslaught, yet you can resist. Destroy their spectral growths, and each one will grant you valuable experience points. Flee now while you still can. Wait, who approaches? It's all right. Once they dissipate, I'll achieve my ambition. Okay, it's like putting in too many flowery words. Okay, I'm gonna tell it to keep it exactly the same, except almost exactly the same, but with less big vocabulary words. Hopefully that doesn't take it down too much. Okay. Go in and haunted high. Bring your blowtorch, but watch out for the ghosts. They're scary. They'll chase you. You can fight back. Yeah. See, it did make it a little too dumb. Okay. Go back to the previous one and just make it a little more fluid? I don't know. If not, I'm just going to use what they had with all the spectral stuff. Because, how long do you want to sit here on a 40-second post and, okay. Venture into haunted high, blowtorch in hand, but heed this warning, the ghosts are relentless, a chilling pursuit. Resist them by destroying their spectral growth. And see, I think what I'll do is I'll edit this. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this one. This looks great. And I'm going to edit it, copy, put it in my VR notes. Now I'm going to come up with my own version for it. And then I'll read it. Oh, you know what? I realized that I'm going to have to use this mic to record it. So I'm not really going to be able to do the voice today. But this is what I would do. All right. Venture into haunted. You know what? Well, I guess this is pretty much the end of it, because the only thing to do after this, see, I've already edited it. You already know that I want to put in, I'll put in the voiceover underneath. That'll just be like one, I'll just record it from the script I'm about to write. And remember what we do in here? We're just throwing transitions. So from here to here, let's do. Oh, okay. So this kind of rippled and faded to black. So that's what I'm going to have this one do. I'm going to have this one start out black or faded out. Yeah. Oh, faded in. So it fades in, right? So it's faded to nothing, and then it comes to the full opacity. All right. And we'll add the ripple effect there, because I remember that's the transition. I shouldn't have added a transition to this automatic intro, but that was the first time I made, it was like a reusable intro. I was like, oh, that's a really cool idea. And I stand by it. Because the other ones I made now are more efficient, Okay, it gives me some warning. Sometimes these things don't fit, and they're like, we'll make it fit, and I've never noticed a difference. Okay, let's watch this transition. Oh, whoops. Okay, you can tell it's going slow there, and then what do I like to use for these other ones? Dissolve. Yeah, I could figure what's the scariest transition. I don't know. Look, I'm just going to use Dissolve for everything. Because I try to make the video exciting. You know, I try not to, I don't want to add too much stuff. I think it's good when people like add pictures or whatever. Like it seems like for no reason they'll just put up a picture of what they're saying, but it's good for your memory and learning. So maybe I should do more of that stuff. And then what's the last thing I'll do? I'll click captions. You know, I mean, the last thing I'll do is we'll also want this to end with a fade out. Want the music to be played. Probably take this down a little. Ooh, a lot. Okay, negative 19 something.
MetaQuest 3? Let's find out.
Oh. There was an echo there in the beginning. Okay, I'm going to get that just right.
What can you do with the MetaQuest 3? Let's find out.
Good. That was some. Okay. Just put this up somewhere. Yeah, everything goes. Okay, we're just gonna make it louder. Okay. All right, we'll worry about that when I add the voiceover. But again, remember how I got the voiceover? I just went to Gemini. You know? Oh, that's not the one I was on. Yeah, I just went to Gemini. I'm probably going to edit, a couple words out of this. Instead of flee, run, I'll just say run, keep it simple. All right. And, yeah, I'm going to add the sound and just clip it all together. And that's it. So if anybody has any questions, let me know. I'm happy to run you through this process, talk about it again, maybe do like a video tutorial or something. And, of course, if you want me to make one of these videos for you, I can make it much longer, much more personalized, more exciting, more simple, more explanatory, more flashy, whatever. I won't use the word explanatory, though, I promise. And, yeah, I don't charge a lot. I mean, it's a good value is what I'm saying. So, all right. Thank you so much for checking out my stream. We're learning how I edit my videos. Teacher Danny, like, subscribe, and, do a push-up, something, for my channel because it's good for Al Gore's rhythm. And I am going to push stop on